Donna is the one.
We're back! Yeah! Okay, let's see if this lets us carry on. Fingers crossed we just got a little slap on the wrist instead of like...
Yeah. That would really suck if everything we've been building for many years gets slapped with a massive copyright strike.
From what I've seen, it's a temporary... If we end up with one...
It would just be temporary.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should, such as 7 days. So... I think we're okay.
We just wanted to see some tasty drumming.
Yeah.
This is very upsetting. Right, everyone in the YouTube chat, I need you to say hello loud and clear. Let us know if we are here and you can see us and you can hear us. We had 50 people watching us. We now have 17. They've all gone.
It's okay.
But we're back.
It happens.
Hello. Right, hello Donna. Hello Rotisserie Pancake. Hello Jammin' Jessie. Hello Isabella. Hello Oceanside Teachers Association. Ooh.
Okay.
Hello Joe G the First. Hello Hoax34. Hello Harvey Lee. Hello J-Mac. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're doing so well. Amazing. Lasset Unspielen, what a name. Hello, good day. Paul says greetings from San Francisco.
Hello
right,
to
I think
San
we are
Francisco.
live and well. Everyone, hello on Instagram. We're so sorry that you had to watch us have technical difficulties. We're back. We're here. We're all represent. Too lazy to change accounts.
Hey!
That's fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Amazing. Right. Where were we?
We were talking about...
He's
Neil
a very
Peart.
good drummer.
Yep.
YouTube doesn't want us to know
He's
about
doing
it.
some crazy stuff. I've already forgotten what stickings he might be using.
We
There's some
got
wild
shouted
stuff in
at by
there.
YouTube for reacting to a Neil Peart drumming video.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. So it turns out if we do want to do some reactions, we're not going to be able to do anything that is on YouTube and is likely to copyright strike us. Otherwise, we could lose our channel.
I still think we should probably go with, and we'll have to check if people are playing to copyright music, but the whole list of people who've submitted their stuff
That's
for
true.
me to react and respond to.
We're gonna go with that
Because there is, when I say there's a backlog, there is so much. There are so many. We're talking like a lot. And I feel bad for not getting to them because the videos themselves take so long to edit. There's actually one that is just sat there unedited.
If you are a video editor and want some work, hit us up.
Yes.
Jav and Jesse said, let's pretend this stream is brand new. Definitely not part of a previous stream.
Of course, yes.
It's
It goes
brand
without
new. We
saying,
just
yeah.
started streaming at
Yeah.
5:40.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Sorry, we're late.
Chris in Northern New York. Hello. 43. Right, we're climbing back up. The numbers have come back. We're here.
Redeemed.
The team is here.
Yes.
The community is here.
It's nice to know that our hardcore community is in fact about 50 people.
It's
I
good.
love that.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, that's just the time that we've picked. Maybe we need to pause more. There's a whole meta of react videos that must do something to not get struck. This is what I was thinking. There's people who have whole channels and are making thousands
I was wondering
off of reacting to
I thought
videos.
about pausing the video and stuff like that, so that might be.
I just don't.
shout.
Yeah, I don't understand how people are not getting copyright striked for reaction
I mean, it
channels.
might
That's
be-
bizarre
I
to
remember
me.
there being something about the length of time something was playing for as well.
We
so
haven't dabbled
maybe-
in this much. Sorry, everyone.
Yes, this is all new to us.
I'll trade you video editing for a drum class, Joe. You know where to find us.
Our email is where on YouTube. Is our email anywhere?
Yeah, you can find our email on our YouTube channel. Let's pretend stream. I'm sad because there was lots of really good drum questions in the previous one, so I don't know. I'll have to try and look to get them back. But at least we're
People
back.
who didn't get their questions answered.
Yes,
please
put
them
your
again.
question in the YouTube chat again, and we will ask them. Sorry about all of the. That's why reactors pause so much. Ah, I see. Okay. Pause regularly, reverse or reframe, and change playback speed if applicable. We've got an expert in the chat
not
here.
too bad an
You
idea.
need to take this person's advice. But yes, give us some drum questions. Let's get this show back on the road.
Yes.
Back on track.
The last hot 15 minutes.
Yes, let's make this educational. Stick tricks, yes or no? Says
The
the
only
delightful Donna.
The only one I got is this one. And no, I can't do it in the left hand. Okay? It's just what it is. It's classic one of them. Got the hand up in the air, show the audience your armpit kind of vibe. Yeah?
You're not showing anyone. Instagram or YouTube.
Just plugging. That's all I've got. All the other ones are far too complicated for me, and like I said, I can't do it in the left hand. If you can maintain good timing and you're doing it for stylistic, performance reasons, go for it, is what I say.
Right, let me zoom in on the questions again. Tom on YouTube asks, if you could only choose one, which would you choose between a third Tom or a third symbol?
Symbol.
Heard it here first.
Symbol. I can deal with one up, one down, but I need 3 symbols.
I feel like generally you prefer one up, one down.
I do. I'd rather have 2 floor toms, to be honest.
You like being like bang, 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 bang.
That's like, you know what? That's actually my style. Bang, 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 bang.
Ganasiam says, do you prefer blast beats? I don't think you've ever done a blast beat in your life,
I've done one video, I think, talking about blast beats and
I wouldn't say
how poor I am at them.
I don't know if Emma's a blast beat expert.
Prefer blast beats is also to what? That's the question.
Just in general. Lassette Unspielen. I apologise if I'm butchering these names.
Right, to be honest.
Sigwave, thank you so much.
Oh.
And he said, and you accompanied it with a joke.
With a joke.
Which is arguably priceless. Thank you so... Hold on. It's not a new member, but... Thank you very much, Sigwave. What did the drummer name her newly born twins? Anna 1, Anna 2.
Oh, God.
Amazing. I love that you donated $10.
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you so much, just to tell that amazing joke. Lasset Unspelen said, I'm playing for 6 months now, want to play Dimmu Borgir type music. How do I practice endurance? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is.
I do not know what that is. Where's the whiteboard?
Where's the whiteboard?
Dim. I don't know what that... I don't know what that is.
The mirrored stream really confuses me. How do you practice endurance? I think that's a simpler question to answer.
It's just, honestly, playing a lot. I know it sounds dumb, but it's just playing a lot. But not to the point of straining yourself and injuring yourself.
I guess just try and build up your stamina.
Yes.
Incrementally.
Yeah. You'd be surprised at how quickly your stamina gets better. Like, for example, when we have a gig coming up or whatever, we have one rehearsal. The first rehearsal, I feel like I'm going to die. And then next one, maybe 2, the muscles have they feel like they've activated. So they're a little bit more like up for it, basically. So just don't strain. Make sure that you're kind of easing yourself into it, especially if you're hoping to make a big jump in endurance. Another tip I was given by an old tutor of mine, I think he was doing a Led Zeppelin tribute gig, and he wanted to use 2 Bs, which is tree trunk sticks for it. But it's really good for endurance, because if you then move down to a lighter stick, once you've been practicing with 2 Bs, it will feel like nothing. It will feel, honestly, smooth. It'll feel great.
What do you guys think about Ash Sowen's style of drumming?
Oh, Ash Sowen?
Do you know?
Man who played on literally every pop song you could ever imagine, including Rolling in the Deep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't know his style well enough to really pass comment, but I think he's a cool guy. Cool guy. I've only just started following him on Instagram.
Andrew Jones asks, why are flammed mills, I'm assuming you mean fills,
yeah,
such a pain in the butt?
Because they're awkward sods. Because if you're, let's say, I don't know how you describe it. Let's say
I find flams very hard.
It's because you have to do a double something in one hand to make a flam happen. If you're playing something quickly, let's say right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. If you want to put a flam at the beginning of that, you have to go...
Yeah,
a flam and then another left, so you're actually doing a little double left, and that's really hard.
Oh my gosh,
end up with 2 in the left. Nasty. That's why they suck.
Moises says, hola, hi from Mexico.
Hola.
Hello, Mexico. Jam and Jesse says, Emma, bang, 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 bang,
Bang,
Taylor.
bang, bang, bang.
Stealing that joke. It's a good joke.
It is a good joke.
Lassa says, basically 16th notes on double pedal at 200 BPM.
Plus. That's a different ball game. You should probably talk to someone who's really good at double pedal. There's loads of good courses, I think, online out there. We don't have any yet, but I would love to have some at some point. It's a technique, especially with double pedal. I know that all the guys I know who have tried to get better at it literally have to sit there and just drill.
Just drill, like baby.
It's you have to treat it like a workout, essentially, and just kind of ramp up the speed, bring it down, ramp up the speed, bring it down until you've just got it to a point where you want it. But getting speeds like that are hard.
If you want advice on something a bit more specific and you want some help from an actual drum tutor, well, obviously you're an actual drum tutor, but someone who can actually look at your drumming. Oh yes,
Stop
hello
looking at your
everyone.
pretty face.
No. This is your last chance to book a free coaching call.
Yes.
The person taking the coaching call is actually our founder. So you're going to speak to the top dog, the king of the castle, about your drumming. And bookings close on Sunday, so you literally have 2 days left to book. So I will put the link in the YouTube chat. It was in the last YouTube chat, and then we got taken down for copyright because we were trying to react to something.
You're trying to make good content, man.
Coaching course.
Last chance saloon.
Last chance saloon, baby. Oh my gosh. Why are the technical difficulties coming for us today? It's oh, hold on. Wait. Liam Radley, thank you so much for donating £5 to us.
Thank you.
That will pay for Emma's coffee while she's editing the next Radar interview. Who in the chat has watched the Bard interview? We didn't expect it to do quite as well as it has.
No,
We're very
I had
happy.
a horrible feeling it would do quite well.
She spent a very long time editing it, so I'm glad that you all enjoyed it.
You can't tell from my face, but I'm very happy that people are benefiting from it and that it's doing very well. It's just a lot of work. It's because the longer these videos are, if you think about most of my videos, they're about, minute and a bit long. As soon as we're dealing with long form,
you're going from a minute to 40.
Lord. Oh. It's a lot.
Did you guys start or work extensively with the stick control manual, and is it that essential?
I don't think there's anything in drums in terms of books that are quote-unquote essential.
Other than ours, of course.
Apart from our free weekly ebooks.
Our free weekly ebooks that you can sign up for below. Yes. And also this week's free ebook is very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
This week's free ebook actually has 50 plus resources in it, including a bunch of our ebooks that normally you'd have to be on our membership to be able to access.
Yeah.
There is so many of those linked for free in that ebook. It's called the Practice Plan Toolkit, and is literally a guide and an exact template on how to build a practice plan, in how to break up the times, break up the topics, and a million resources for you to use whilst practicing.
It's really, really
It's a very good book. We spent all of yesterday finishing it off and compiling it and working on it, and I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. So if you want that ebook, this week's free ebook is the Practice Plan Toolkit, and there'll be a link in the description on how you can join our mailing list and download that ebook for free.
But just speaking about stick control, it is a good idea, but it's not something you have to do. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people rave about it for a reason. Let's put it that way.
Andrew Jones says that the Bard ebook is awesome. My favourite drum people in one video. I'm very glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
A big compliment. Thank you.
Liam Radley, when he donated the £5, said, "I've got my first gig soon. What should I expect? I'm the drummer."
Hey, good stuff. What to expect? That's an impossible thing to answer.
Yeah. Have you got? Give us some more details in what the sitch is.
But
how many people do you think are going to be there? And what kind of style are you playing? Yeah. And how rehearsed are you?
I think my main piece of advice is don't overthink it. You're there to enjoy playing drums. That's the big part. So laugh if you make mistakes. That's the big one.
Yes, don't just stop. Just crack on, because everyone I think we talked about this in the last live stream, is that ultimately the audience is rooting for you.
Yeah.
They want you to do well. They're not there to boo you if you mess up. They're probably not even going to notice. They'll just think you're doing a cool trick, probably, because most people don't actually know intimately well enough. Oh my gosh!
Wait!
Joji the first! Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member!
Much.
And you became a drum devotee, which means you'll have access to our member exclusive live streams when we have enough members to host them. Because at the moment, I don't know how many of you will actually show up. I would like to know, actually. So obviously, we go live at 5 p.m. on a Friday, UK time, because that is like the evening for UK people and like lunchtime for American people, and not the middle of the night for us, which is what we were trying to find a middle ground. But if there is another day in the week and another time that would actually be better, we can do that. We just thought, Fridays. Everyone's getting ready for the weekend. Want some inspiration to drum over the weekend.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. So we thought it was better. But let us know if there's a day you would rather we did instead. I want to save my questions for an actual lesson. Well, fair enough. You can book one.
Fair dues.
A free
Just follow
coaching
a
call.
link.
Just do it
It's
now.
in said thing.
Just scrolling up. Did anyone see, including you two, see the new Led Zeppelin documentary?
Is there a new Led Zeppelin documentary? I'm assuming there is.
Led Zeppelin
considering you've
documentary?
mentioned it. That would be
I'm
cool.
not that on top of my
I mean, I've
musician
never...
documentaries.
I only studied Bonham just for my dissertation, so I don't hate Led Zeppelin. I actively appreciate Led Zeppelin, but I don't choose to listen to it. Same with Queen, because as a kid I just listened to so much of it that it is just part of my DNA at this point, so I don't need to listen to it. It's already there at all times. There.
Wait! Oh my god!
What? What?
2 people in one go!
Hey! We've got 4 new members.
Oh my
today.
gosh, thank
Good
you so
Lord.
much. Oceanside Teachers Association, great name. I feel like we should
I
get to know
love
each
it.
other more. And
love
Jam and
it.
Jessie, thank you so much for becoming YouTube members. It helps us out so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you guys. We love you. I'm very excited to do the YouTube, the member-only live streams.
Yes.
We just don't have enough people in that tier.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 of you. So it's more going to be a Discord hang at this point. Rotisserie Pancake asks, how long did it take for you to learn how to work 4 limbs independently? I mean, you started very young, so it might be hard for you to remember.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't remember the moment. And it's never going to be a moment where it just clicks. It's a very gradual
I was going to say, I feel
process.
like there's going to be a lot of situations where you'll learn for a song how to do it, and then you try and learn a new song, and then suddenly all your coordination just goes out the window.
The best thing you can do, if you want to be using all 4 limbs in grooves, is to use our Master Groove Sheets ebook.
That's true, and that is
then
free.
put-
If you go to our website, lovetolearndrums.com, there'll be a button in the top left-hand corner that says Start for Free. In the ebook section of that page, there is the Master Groove Sheets, and it is a fat book. PH fat ebook.
That was
She was really on one when she wrote
it
that.
was based on the sheet that my drum teacher gave me when I was like 9, 10 maybe, but it just unlocked grooves. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because if you place quarter note left foot or eighth note left foot with that, you will nail stepping the hi-hat. That will just sort your life out, especially when it comes to grooves. When it comes to fills, different thing, but still will help immensely.
It's almost 3 a.m. for Aussies. Oh, I'm so sorry. You should check the split of Euro to USA in your YouTube analytics. That's the thing, is that the majority of our audience is the UK and America, and then everyone else, it's much, much smaller. So it makes sense to mostly focus our times on those areas and time zones. Because also the rest of our regions are like all of like Europe, and then a little bit of Australia. Though a lot of our one-to-one students on our website are Australian, which I find very interesting. I don't know why Australians love us so much. We love you. So, let me see. Tyler McGee says, "Wait, you did a dissertation on John Bonham? What was that about? Yes, tell us about your dissertation. I feel like you've never talked about this in a video or anything."
Such a piss take. The idea of writing a dissertation doing a music performance degree, honestly,
I know.
is a bit of a giggle. 6,000 words for a dissertation.
We didn't have to do it very long. It was like the minimum legal requirement.
I did it. Originally, I just wanted to... what was it? I just wanted to look at his individual techniques, and then it developed into actually strangely related to what I do now, which was not planned. So I was studying how different people teach John Bonham's techniques. So I'd picked a few of his techniques and just basically reviewed and discussed how people taught it. So it's the
Emma's having a
This
stroke,
is a word
guys.
that is in the title of said dissertation, and I can't say it. Pedagogical. The way that things are taught on YouTube, basically. And the question was, is the sheer volume of people teaching the same topic beneficial to people or not? Because are people teaching it wrong? How many of those people are teaching it wrong? What's going on with that? And I find that quite funny. Now I realise what I do for a living. It's a bit odd. That's all very spooky because that was not planned. I did not know I was going to be doing this when I was writing my dissertation.
Hilariously and topically, I did not the same course as Emma.
Yeah.
I did music production, and I did my dissertation on the evolution and development of the sound effects and Foley in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And I used the fact that it was like audio tech, technically, as an excuse. I basically went to my friends and I was like, I want an excuse to play my favourite game of all time, Oblivion, as homework. How can I wrangle this? And that was my solution. And now they've just come out with a remaster, so I'm a very happy bunny, as you can imagine. What is Emma doing? Emma, what are you doing?
I'm looking for this.
Oh my gosh! So, as part of my final project, I took the first 15 minutes of Skyrim, wiped all the audio and re-recorded all of it, the voice acting, the sound effects, everything. Me and Emma went to the top of a hill and screamed into a little Zoom microphone. Yeah. Big up Zoom. We love Zoom, they're the best. Into a little Zoom recorder. Dragon! I don't even know if you'd be able to play the audio. Do you still have it?
Wait.
That is distinctly not. Amazing. I don't even know if you guys heard that, but that was incredible. We had a dog walker pass us looking incredibly concerned. Yeah. We were like, it's a school project.
There's also a friend of mine, James, he, during lockdown, was making a game that required a sound effect that said banana.
Oh, yes, and we all recorded banana. Oh, my gosh.
Wait for it. Don't know what's taking so long.
Banana! Someone asked in the chat, how do I become a member? I've just updated the description for this video, so you should be able to refresh the page and there'll be a link saying support us to become a channel member, but I should be able to also get the link up for you. Hold fire. Hold fire.
I'm ready. I've got my thing.
Support us.
We will for you.
A YouTube channel member.
In all caps.
In all caps.
We're yelling at you.
We are yelling at you, but with love. Ilona, are you still practicing drums? Boomer Bass says. I am not, because I don't have a drum kit, sadly.
We are thinking about the logistics of making another series.
Yes, we're hoping that we'll be able to do another series. We would like to do a series where Emma teaches me another one of our songs from our band. I think you can play it. It was fun. I'd like to get good at drums, because I'll be honest with you all, the title of the next week's live stream is that we overshare, and honestly we do. I have anger issues. Playing drums looks so cathartic. It looks so good. Sometimes you just want to hit things. So valid. The fact that you can get paid to do it is amazing to me. So, being a drummer and a drum teacher sounds like the best job ever.
Jammin' Jessie, join or else. Yes, this is the attitude we like.
The other members are going to bully you into joining.
This is like Broski Nation, where really so Broski is just dictating over her people.
So Donna has asked, what do you think a fair expectation is for being able to do a single stroke roll? Been a year for me and I feel like I'm not getting any better. Wait! Mine's going weird. Mine's breaking. Why is mine choking? There we go, yay! Oh my god, another one! Jesus! Andrew and Kevin, thank you so much.
Andrew, is this Andrew from...
We've got Andrew Jones and Kevin...
Is this Radar
J-L-O.
Andrew? Said
is it? I don't know.
And also UK Drum Show Andrew.
Potentially, I don't know.
Be.
Let us know. Oh my gosh.
Look at
Figured
this.
it out, lol.
The community is just growing.
I love this. We're getting more green names than we are normal names.
Yeah, this is
very
awesome.
Exciting.
Also, by the way, if you become a member, you are actively just helping us do what we do. So thank you very much.
It's really, really
very
helping us.
appreciated.
YouTube and social media really don't pay as much as... I feel like everyone thinks that, like, if you're a YouTuber, you're earning thousands.
We ain't Mr. Beast, okay? It's just not...
Our AdSense is like a few £100, and there's a team of like 6 of us. So I ain't paying the bills. I'm just going to tell you now. So everyone who subscribes and becomes a YouTube member is directly supporting what we do. It helps us so much. And you know what? I mean, even today, we've gained so many members, we might be able to actually start doing the member-only live streams, which is really cool.
Yes, that would be really awesome.
So we'll do a poll at some point to ask you all. I'm going to put it in the community posts chat, so please look at it this time. Because no one replied to my
Eyes
other
on
one.
the ball, people.
Come on.
Come on.
We'd like to know when you'd like to stream. When, you know, if there's a smaller pool of you, then we can be a bit more specific about when it's actually going to suit you individually.
Yes.
And then we can hang out. Let me have a look at the messages. Andrew said, 2 of the kindest people I've met. Yes. Oh, okay, I'm assuming you're the person that we met.
Yes,
amazing.
Yes, yeah.
That means you probably did the Drum Altar challenge.
If
If you're going to Radar again this year, we will be back. Core group is growing to 60. You'll be the biggest YouTuber in 2 months. Just watch. Fingers crossed.
Everyone needs to learn drums right now.
Tyler McGee, do you have any recommendations for practicing with a practice snare pad? Any rudiments that are better/worse?
We're back. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Woman.
It's a very big board.
Hang on.
I'm gonna leave it behind your chair. That feels like a more logical place to be.
Probably the big one is you want to develop your dynamic contrast. That's the big one. And yes, I mean, there's so many you could do, but if I was to give you one, it's single strokes, nice and vaguely slow, and accenting the one while you're doing 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Then the E, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E. And the and then the That's a big one that will help you a lot and is a really good one for pad work because you can really focus on dynamics and nothing else. So that's one singular exercise you can do, and also just getting used to doubles technique and getting used to how the stick feels bouncing. Key piece of advice: make sure that the stick and the bounce and the energy in that is the thing that's making motions. It's really important to think about it.
Thank you, Tom, for becoming a YouTube member.
Thank you so much.
Woo! I love it. I actually just love. New member to what? Just Play. They are joining our YouTube membership. I have put a link in the chat, but I can put it again.
Do it again. Yell at the chat.
This is just a couple pounds a month or dollars a month or wherever you are. I think it's the same price wherever you are in the world.
And it just helps us out.
It just really helps us out. It supports us and
Yep.
helps us make lots of free ebooks. Speaking of which, this week's free ebook, if you weren't here when I mentioned it earlier, is the Practice Plan Toolkit. And you get like a bunch of resources, a bunch of our ebooks that normally you have to pay to be on our website membership, different to the YouTube membership, to have access to, are all included in this ebook. So if ever has been a time to join our mailing list and download our free ebook,
right now.
this is the time because it's very good. Let's buy a hook for the whiteboard. Andrew, I thoroughly agree. Investing in the whiteboard is a great idea.
Amen.
Oceanside Teachers Association. I'm going to need to get a shorter name for you. I feel like there has to be a human behind this.
My man.
You ladies are awesome. I'm the mum to a drummer and took up drumming to keep my mind sharp and have quality time with my son. That is delightful. I love that.
That's so
I've learned far more from you two than him. Amazing. We won't tell your secrets. Safe with us. Don't worry. I've seen a video of drumming being studied for health reasons.
I
feel like mental health, physical health.
Well,
it seems like a very good,
core engagement. I was literally discussing this with one of our students yesterday. It's good for core exercises and making sure your posture is good, and also stamina in general. That's just the physical side, and then you got the mental side, which can help combat things like Parkinson's and the other ones.
Yeah.
Considering
it's an instrument that you sit down to play, very physically active.
Yes, it can be, or it can be very relaxed. That's why I can get away with playing gigs that are 2 hours long and not being too tired.
Steffa Drum says, does cross stick make you more creative?
Well, it gives you another surface to play with, so it's up to you if you would get more creative with it. You can just make it do the same job of 2 and 4 on the snare drum instead. You get a different texture. But you can also dance between the two. If you're playing cross stick and you're on an acoustic kit, experiment with not only hitting the cross stick, but also hitting the stick on top of the stick that is doing the cross stick. Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin says that it can be great for preventing Alzheimer's.
Yes.
That's Isn't that actually just insane if we think about that for a moment, that playing an instrument...
Yep.
I mean, have you seen those videos where people have to have brain surgery and they have to, like, play their instrument whilst awake, while someone is operating on their brain to make sure that they don't, you know, accidentally stab the wrong thing.
I don't think you could do that with drums because it's a bit too
Well, no,
much
obviously,
motion.
but, like, you see people playing violin and stuff like that's crazy. Iris Dominguez says, "Hi, I'm new here. Hello, welcome to the channel. We've had some technical difficulties today. I do apologise, but we're all here. We're back. We're strong.
Yeah.
Actually,
stronger than ever, considering how many members we've
I
got
know.
going.
Do you have a favourite drummer, girls? I don't. Emma.
I don't. No.
Emma's my favourite drummer. Actually, my boyfriend is a drummer, so I should probably say him. Sorry.
Do you like your job?
Yes, you're my favourite drummer. Joji the First said, "Y'all are so funny. I'm at work trying not to crack up too loud." Joe,
Do it. Get back to work. Go to work.
Go to work.
Don't go to work.
Don't go to work.
Oh my god, 2021.
Oh my gosh. That's why I'm built like Gene Hoglan. I don't know who Gene Hoglan is.
Do you mean
Tom
Hogan?
Hoglan?
I don't know who that
Gene
is.
Hoglan. I need to look up who this person is.
Fair enough.
Stacked.
Oh, he's a big boy.
That is a stocky gentleman with glorious hair. Oh my gosh, I love it. Right. Oh, sorry, I'll try and scroll up for the messages. So, Jam and Jesse says, "So far, my physical health is improving via drums." That's awesome. Not just legs, but core and hip flexors too. Also stamina if I go crazy. I mean, I can imagine. Not to make this not safe for work, but I imagine you'd probably be a little bit better in the bedroom too.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real reason you should play drums.
If you want to impress the ladies.
Or the men's.
Or the men, whatever your flavour is.
Flavour. Ilona, this is getting derailed very fast. We're already 10 minutes over.
I love derailing. I feel like we owe them a little bit of extra time considering
It's true.
the stream perished halfway through. It's like doing crosswords for your brain, says Kevin. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a major reason outside of loving drums is to learn them so I can actively work out my brain. You know what? This is a thing, is that we get messages from people who are like, "I really want to learn drums, but I'm too..."
Wait.
What?
Someone's just said I look like Harry Potter. Wait.
Honestly, I don't even think that... Do you want me to do it for
Yes.
you? Wait, which way round is his
I don't know.
lightning
It
bolt?
doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I want to get it right. Wait, no, we don't want to.
Scar.
We don't support J.K. Rowling on this channel. I'm sorry.
But we support Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe, we do support.
We do, but just imagine.
Just do it for the memes.
Just imagine that it's no. I'm sorry, I
Fair
can't.
enough. Fair enough.
We love trans
Ilona
people on
won't
this
let
channel.
us.
Sorry. Justin Wright. Hey Emma, can you recommend the best bang for your buck kick pedal in your opinion?
Sorry.
She's not
I'm
very,
not a gearhead.
she doesn't know gear very well.
What you will definitely have more luck with is YouTube reviews. People who know way more than I do.
You're rubbish.
About equipment. Hey, I'm just
The
being
people
real.
are asking their questions.
The people appreciate honesty in such a dishonest world. Am I right? I hope so. Really hope so.
Gene Hoglan, otherwise known as the atomic clock, says Tom.
From a distance, that does not look like clock.
This stream is way off the rails. I'm here to
As
keep the fun and the surprise.
Keeps
It would
me
be boring
going.
if we just talked about
Keeps
drums.
me
We've got to spice
going,
these
quite
things up.
frankly.
Right, let me see if there's any questions I've missed earlier in the chat. Because we have had
How
some...
many members have we gained? About
Yeah,
6
that's
members
true.
in
We've
this
done
stream.
quite well from this.
Killing it.
We should have
You know
technical
what?
difficulties
This
and
is-
copyright
this is
claims more often,
because-
apparently.
No, this is due to my creative genius.
I think it is. I think it's because everyone
props.
wants us to do this whenever we get a new member.
Yes.
So I can, yeah, fair enough.
And if you want that to happen, you should become a new member and we'll do it for you.
I'll take honesty over paid sponsorships any day. That's true. That's true. The day Emma says, "Hey guys, buy this pedal I've never used before."
Oh, stop.
For reasons.
I would
That's
be
when
like,
you know.
you'd see me filming the
That's when you
video
know
and
the
I'd
water
just be
bill went up that month. Oblivion playthrough next stream. Tom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tom.
Oh my God.
Don't tempt me.
Honestly,
I have been considering
it wouldn't
doing
be
game
that-
streams just because I love chatting.
you can
Bleep.
talk.
I can talk for
If there's
England.
one thing you can do, it.
I
talk.
also underestimated how well I know Oblivion because I have friends who have been playing it. I'm in the middle of a Fable 3 playthrough right now, so I'm trying to...
busy.
I'm
Booked
busy.
and
I'm trying
busy.
to finish that before I start the new Oblivion remaster. And my friends are like, "Oh, how do I do this?" And I just know. It just comes out of my mouth without me even thinking. I'm like, "Oh, you go there and you do this and you speak to this person and you do this exact thing." And they're like, "You know so much." And I'm like, "I do. I don't have a life."
You're gonna cry when you play
think
it
I
because Mark played it literally yesterday before, and he was just aghast.
It's
because
beautiful.
the lighting is. So,
So if you guys want love to learn Oblivion,
Love
Ilona
to play
game
games
streams, let's
with
go.
Ilona. Honestly,
I mean,
think
what
about it.
YouTuber doesn't have a gaming channel,
It's true.
guys?
How much would people vibe us just sitting and playing?
This is where we actually just give up drums and we just play games. Controversy is the key to success, says Jam and Jesse. I fully agree. Someone says, "How to play drum music, mother."
Mother. How to play drum music, mother. I don't know what that.
No. Iris Domingo says, "What is the best member plan for a beginner?" So the YouTube membership isn't necessarily about education. It's more just supporting our YouTube channel.
Buying me a coffee.
Yeah.
So I can do the next interview
keeping our
Lord.
lights on, basically.
Lord.
So you get various perks. You get early access to our videos. We tend to upload them in bulk once a week, so you'll get like a whole chunk of videos earlier than everyone else. You will be doing member-only live streams, and because there's not that many, we're probably going to be doing them not even on YouTube, but we're probably going to be doing just like hangs on like Zoom,
Probably.
or Discord,
So we
or
can
something
talk
like
to
that, so we
people.
can actually just hang out.
Yeah.
You get discounts on merch. If you're on the highest tier, you get your name in our videos, all of this stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. If you are interested in more education, wait, hey. Trans Drummer 1312, yay!
It's because of the J.K. Rowling comments.
Yeah,
I knew
well,
it.
that's
I
because
knew
we
it.
don't support bigots on this channel. There we go. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the... Oh, we've got basically all green people. It's all members
this is
in our chat. I
awesome.
love this. Okay, Ilona, stream Oblivion, but it has to learn a groove/rudiment for each mission. I would learn drums so quick. If we were tying it for like each quest, once I finish a quest, my reward is playing Oblivion after learning a drum thing.
Honestly.
But
It'd
yes,
be cool to integrate the two.
Iris, if you are interested in more drum education as a beginner, I would, if I were you, head to our website, lovetolearndrums.com. You can click start for free, and those are all of our free resources available. If you join our mailing list, we give out a free ebook every week on a new drum topic. This week's ebook is the practice plan toolkit,
Which is ideal, to be
which
honest.
is the best one to start on, to be honest, because it has a bunch of our ebooks that normally you have to be part of our website membership to have access to. In terms of our website membership, which is different to the YouTube one,
Yep, they are two separate entities.
two separate entities.
Yes.
We made the YouTube membership much after we made our website one. The website one gives you one-to-one lessons on Zoom with expert drum teachers. You get weekly workshops on various drumming topics. We have over 50 ebooks now on a whole bunch of different topics and stuff like that. And often when we do a workshop, we'll make an ebook with all the materials for the workshop as well. So
And
you
also
get to, like,
the Bard interview video, there is an ebook.
there's an ebook for that, which is available on the moment. You also get a bunch of online programs. You get a personalised practice plan.
However,
We're so good
if all this waffle is too much, then just book yourself in for a free coaching
Yes.
call, which closes this Sunday.
This Sunday. If you want to just talk to a drum teacher, you're feeling really stuck, you've really hit a wall, or you're a beginner and you just don't really know where to start, which is, I think, everyone when they first start drums, they're like, I'm hitting
There's
things,
so much.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There's so much.
This is your last chance to book in a free coaching call. I don't know when we're going to be opening them again.
Once Chris has recovered.
Yeah, once he's recovered. Hold on. Have I missed No. We already celebrated that one. Map the F note now as a controller for Oblivion.
It's tempting.
You say that, At Radar Festival,
Yeah.
we'll be there again this year. The lovely guys at Scan, who we're very good friends with, they had a setup where you could play Mario on
OG Mario.
on a Roland kit
that was
as
thanks
being the
to-
controller. It was insane. That was all set up by our amazing friend Mr. Gregors, who you should definitely check out. If you like streams and you like drums, look him up on Twitch. He's fantastic. And yeah, I think there's too many controls maybe in Oblivion for that, but that would be insane. And interestingly, people who weren't drummers found it easier and got higher scores than people who were drummers because they were overthinking it and trying to do patterns. That's very interesting. Simon Seedman says, hi, I've been getting back into drumming after not playing for 15 years and loving your videos. Well, welcome to the club. Do you have any advice to Simon?
Just keep going, mate.
Just keep going, mate.
I'm glad you're doing it again.
I'm glad you've joined up again. Joined the crew.
Yeah.
Andrew says, great live. I have to go, but pleased to be a member. The free ebooks are worth that alone. Thank you so much, Andrew. Have a lovely evening.
We'll
or
see you at
afternoon.
Radar, mate.
We'll see you at Radar, mate. Jam and Jesse, idea for a members perk, an ebook companion, a single video, even if stitched together from old videos, that guides us through the ebooks. I don't know, random idea. Thing is, the ebooks are all on such varied. I would say that honestly, the ebook that we've put out, which is the practice plan toolkit, is that because it's a way that a bunch of our ebooks are structured into different categories, and you can organise them into your practice plan.
A PDF.
that way.
Like poster with
Like a menu.
all of them on.
Menu,
something
yeah.
like that. Because the practice plan thing basically does that, but not with all of the ebooks. It just does the ones that are really.
We couldn't give away all the goods.
No,
we had to hold back
obviously
some
not.
of
But
them.
also, if you want to print out your own like practice plan thing, that's in the book.
Yes, so there's printable pages in there, black and white versions and stuff like that, so you can print out the like practice plan template, and we give you a really clear like way of how to fill it out and how to categorize things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'll check it out. Thanks so much, hugs from Mexico.
Yeah,
no problem at all. 1 year lessons books now. I'm not sure what
Does that mean we've been doing books for a year, which we probably have? If there's,
I think
over
we have.
50
Yes,
of
we've
them.
been because that would be once a week.
That's a lot of ebooks.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of ebooks.
That's so many ebooks.
That is so many. All written by like
Well, that's
90%
99%
is written by Emma.
And the cover's done by. Actually, no, a bit more of you now. Recently,
Graphic design
as well.
is her passion.
Apparently so.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. Awesome. Should we wrap
I think we
it
maybe
up?
should wrap this up.
Because we're 20 minutes.
Yeah, we are 20 minutes over. Transdrummer1312 says, been following the channel since you made the short where you mentioned keeping your drum key on a carabiner, Emma. And I started doing that too, and it's been so clutch. Yeah, I can imagine. That's genius.
Changes the game.
I put my just normal everyday like house and car keys on a lanyard around my neck because I kept losing them constantly everywhere.
Yeah.
And since I started wearing them around my bloody neck, they ain't gone missing once.
Surprise.
I'm just saying.
Shock.
I've got loads
Stunned.
of. I'm showing my keys. I've got loads.
Just going to show off your keys. No one get too excited now.
So if I was a full-time drummer, I would add a drum key. But I also have.
Can we just...
I have a bottle opener.
Nothing
I
says
have-
practical woman like
Got one of these.
spirit level.
Spirit level. I've got a little mini
little
tape measure.
measuring tape.
I've got.
Alona,
You know in trolleys at Tesco's where you have to put a pound in? I've got a
You're
fake
not
one.
doing you're not doing us any good by just being out here making us look very married. There's no
Yes.
no benefit.
Just
to
for
this.
clarification again, we're not married.
related.
We're not
Not
related.
married.
I'm not her mum.
Mother-in-law. Let's get
Oh
it
damn!
right
I got up my game, and it's all round.
on it.
I'll never lose them. It's great. You can get lanyards that like extend out and then snap back in. They're very good. I want one of those. Oh, I also have a mini screw. This is my latest edition.
There's a screwdriver.
I have a tiny.
Stop it.
I have a tiny little screwdriver. You never know when you might need to do some
And here
tiny
I was thinking I was the
screwdrivering.
practical woman. Apparently
I
carabiners are so
get
last year.
random strangers asking me about my keys all the time.
It's a really good conversation starter. in
They're
all
like,
fairness.
what have you got on your keys? And I'm like, it's a tape measure. And they're like, what? And it's very useful. It's because a year or so ago, we were doing renovations at my house and I was buying new furniture. And it was actively annoying not having a tape measure on me to measure furniture when I was in furniture shops. It's been a genuine quality of life improvement, so I highly recommend. Right. Jam and Jesse says, my wheelchair has a bag attached that I keep guitar picks and a tuner and all that in. Now it has a pair of drumsticks too. They go everywhere with me just in case.
Love that.
I have a capo. I never know. Capo.
Like, whatever.
I have one of those in my bag at all times. I don't play guitar anymore.
You
but
literally never play
I know.
guitar
But when I
anymore.
was a teenager, it's from a habit that I kept from being a teenager when I used to play guitar all the time. And it came in useful constantly because I would just be like at a friend's house or whatever, and it was very handy. Is there a bazooka attachment?
There needs to be.
I wish.
Go gadget bazooka.
Referring earlier to the younger issues comment, if there was a bazooka attachment, that would be amazing. My road rage would elevate so much.
I think you should actually get one that has attachment for one of these. I think
I have
that'd be
I have earplugs on my keys as well.
Yeah.
These are earplugs, but
Like,
they're a bit
if you
battered.
get mad at people, you can just kind of go. If there's a small child that you can't actually swear at, you can just.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, we're leaving.
We
now.
really have gone on a tangent now,
We're
so
going.
we're gonna go. As someone that goes to punk shows, I found that keeping a tuning key and a lighter on me at all times would make me your favourite person. Yeah, I don't
lighter
smoke
joke.
and I have a lighter on me at all
Smart.
times because everyone
Always
around
smart.
me needs a lighter at some
Everyone's
point.
friend immediately.
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. Right.
Right.
Last
Stop
two.
the stream on YouTube before you stop the stream on here. There we go. Hopefully next week we won't have any technical difficulties. We're so sorry.
doing our
Thank you,
best.
everyone. We will see you next Friday at 5 p.m. UK time or 11 a.m. Central US time.
Amazing.
Whichever the one.
Yes, Joe,
makes
get
the
back to
most
work.
sense.
I see you.
So, love you very
Right.
much. Thank you so much to
Bye.
the new members.